had the pleasure of speaking with Tammy, who is the mother of Jared McColloch, who's been missing since November 5th, 2023, when he was traveling from Louisiana to Illinois.
So the truck and his two dogs were found along the Wabash River on the morning of the 6th. It's really out there in the middle of nowhere. It was found by one of the workers out there that works on the wells and things. From what I'm told, the two driver's side truck doors were open. The truck was not, well, basically it's a one-lane gravel road, so I guess you'd say in the middle of the road. The way the officers explained it to me, the tires were on the edge of the grass there, but again, it's a one-lane gravel road, so you're talking middle of the road. And those two doors were open. The dogs were inside. I know a lot of people get confused as far as leashes and things like that, but they were not tied down. They had their leashes on because Jared always kept their leashes on them, but that led us down a spiral of investigating, trying to pull phone records, trying to figure out what happened, why was he there, what was his purpose, why didn't he say something? Because then after finding the phone records, it looked like he had spoken to his son's mom at 6:06 p.m. on the 4th. So it had been, not even an hour after I'd gotten off the phone with him that he had talked to her on the phone, and must have left at some point right after that. And he was supposed to, from what she has said, he was supposed to go to her house in Sandoval, Illinois, because it'd be early morning hours by the time he got there, meaning like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, get a couple hours worth of sleep, and then they were going to go down together to Benton, Illinois, where his son was at the time. So they were supposed to be going together. And to my knowledge, according to her, he never showed up. But we've since found video camera footage that puts him in, the next town over, which is Salem, Illinois, at about 1:30, 2:30 in the morning. Again, that's debatable because we had time change. Time fell back at 2 a.m. So he would have arrived somewhere during that time change. And then we have him on video again at 5:26 a.m. in Central City, which is another town on the other side, small town on the other side of where she lives, at 5:26 a.m. And then again on camera at 8:59 a.m. in Carmi, Illinois. And again, if you don't have a map, it's so hard to follow those directions on where he was seen. Then we have a couple witnesses who have come forward, and they have made statements to the detective in Knox County, Detective Carr, that he was seen in St. Francisville, Illinois. I know that's been debated, but evidently these are credible enough that Detective Carr has changed Jared's name to put his last known place as St. Francisville, Illinois. Somebody had to see him, and I would like for somebody to please come forward. I know there's a lot of people who've told me that they're afraid to, which I understand, and we do have a lot of different ways that they can contact us or Detective Carr anonymously, or also Dylan's Legacy, which we've got the phone number up there too. They just recently put out a $2,500 reward for information, and they did say that that you can have your tips anonymous there also. So I mean, there's a lot of different ways if people are still fearful, but we need help in tracing his last steps. We know where he was on things that we led to. We just need to know more of who he spoke to and who might be involved. This has gone on for far too long.
Do you still pay for his phone?
Yes, he's on our plan. Yeah, I don't want to shut it off because I'm afraid. I mean, what if something comes up? What if we need it? I mean, God love it. I would love if he ever answered it, but I just don't think that's going to happen. But unfortunately, that's just the reality that I'm trying to get with. But I'm still afraid to shut it off. Just something. And really, Detective Carr told me it's probably better not to, because I asked him his thoughts too. But it's one thing that you just, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to.
Right. And any ping or anything like that.
Right. And then I'll look on it too, like minutes used, data used, anything on there. And so far, there's not been nothing, but maybe one day. He also did have I never mentioned anything publicly, and I'm still not now. But there are a couple things that I do know that for sure that he kept in his pockets, and I know that they're not here, that were important to him, and they were always in in his pant pockets or his jacket pockets. So if anybody finds anything that they think might be of importance, send me a picture and let me know. And the only reason why I say not mentioning it is just so we can have something that can further lead us in the correct direction, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Now, do you have a page set up for Jared on Facebook or website or anything?
Yes, ma'am. We've got Finding Jared McColloch. Yeah, on Facebook.
Facebook, okay.
And I think Detective Carr did do a news interview a few weeks back, and he wanted also to urge, because he said they didn't air that part, that for anybody, any information day or night, to call them and reach out to them. They're begging for anybody who's got any kind of information to get a hold of them.
Big or small information, if you know anything about the location or
seen him driving by,
associated.
Yeah.
Please call that in. This family absolutely deserves some answers, some leads. No need to be worried. It can be anonymous.
It's time to bring him home. It's been far too long.
Jared McColloch was last seen wearing faded blue jeans, a blue shirt, Skechers tennis shoes, white sunglasses, dog tag necklace with a brown Carhartt jacket. If you have any information that could help bring this family some answers, please contact the Knox County Sheriff's Office or the Family's Tip Line, and please visit their Facebook at Finding Jared McColloch.